Hello, good morning. Oh, the game's there. Why is the game moved? What have I done? Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's my mouse? Oh, God. Okay. Hello, good morning, peoples. Why, let me just look at the things. Why is this gone over here? Let's just drag you back there. That's where you should be. Fucking... I dick around with this a little bit and it breaks. Good shit. Anyway, hello. I'm gonna hit that fat continue button. Oh. I don't remember. Oh, we just got Cole working. That big bastard knocked over my car, and I was exploding plants. Yes, good morning, Tlachrafferty, and good morning to Afro Squirrel. Hope you're both well. And also, happy birthday the other day, Afro. I saw that. Hope you had a good day for that. Yeah. And exciting-ish news. I got... Let me dismantle you because I don't think I should go on the poison to get it. Wait, no, I've got breathing mask. That would have been fine. I had a job interview yesterday. It seemed to be going on like the okay side of things to begin with. I was like, oh yeah, like what are you interested in? It was a bit, I think it's the first time he might have done an interview. So it's a little bit clunky. But we got there and then we're talking and whatnot, and like I found out exactly what works would be like working for him. He found out, hopefully, that I'm an amazing person and should hire me on the spot. And I'm driving the wrong way. Hi Malco, how we doing? But yeah, he at one point was like, oh yeah, so don't hit the dog! Was like, oh, so what are your hobbies, mate? And I was like, I do a bit of gardening, I do play a fair bit of video games. Like, oh yeah, what games do you play? And like, I know that I shouldn't say Dota, but I did. It was the first one I said. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I played a bit of Dota too. And it's like, oh god, so like it just fucking went from there. You're surviving? Well, surviving is good. It's good. It's not great. It's good. Yeah. I think it ended up with the first half of the chat. Hadn't even finished my coffee, and that was like the normal interview. And like, there's a bit where he's been like, "Oh, look, you're pretty switched on. Are you sure you want to be like a fucking level 1 apprentice for me? Because there's going to just be a lot of laying out cables." Like, yes, that sounds like a fucking dream right now. And it was a little bit, ugh. But then we just started talking about Dota for a bit, and like who plays what, and found out that we probably don't run into each other because he plays the fast mode, shit like that. And then it ended up talking about like fucking putting Linux on a computer, and it devolved so fast to just a couple nerds having a catch up over coffee. So I don't know. Going by my previous track record of getting jobs, that feels like the sign that this is going to be a job that I land, which is hilarious. Sounds hopefully though. Yeah, it's one of those things because I am a little bit older. He would have to. Oh, so he's doing laps around my legs. I can fit. You good, hon? Come up. Sit on my lap. Is that what you wanted? Yep, you flopped down. Yeah. It sounds good. My only 2 cents on whether or not he would hire me is if he was looking to get like a junior apprentice, so like someone who's maybe still in school or like not. I think 21's the age where you have to start paying them full wage. Because anyone below that, especially in first year, you can pay them a bit cheaper because that's just how the law works. So I'm wondering if he was hoping for something like that and to keep it basic to begin with. Because there are people who will do first year apprentices and be like, hey, it's your second year. We'd probably recommend you find somewhere else to go. Which is not the end of the world. Because there are lots of jobs who are looking for people who are second year because they don't want to deal with the first year shit. So yeah, that's my main concern of me not getting that is probably I am maybe too old and too switched on. And he'd be a bit concerned about having that around. But we'll see. it's apart from that, it's pretty fucking wicked that it was like, yeah, data, fucking okay, we're gonna talk about this, and like he was talking about how he's gonna have a fucking Mac Mini to run to version of Linux and stuff, and he was asking if I was gonna switch over, and I was like, I've been waiting for the fucking Steam OS, and he's like, well, you can get that now. I'm like, yeah, but it's not officially released, and I don't feel like putting my entire rig on something that's not officially released yet, because fuck, if it goes, I'm terrible at backing up. I'm in trouble. Yeah. Overall, good times. Wild times, actually, I should say. Right. I think I directed a side piece to make the... Yeah, I did. Look at that. I'm onto it. What did we need to make... Oh, that's right. It needs the limestone fucking... No, it's not that button. Sorry, I'm dicking around with all the buttons and forgetting how they work. Yeah. Oh god, there's shit everywhere. Okay, cool. But because of that, there was a couple bits where I kind of choked in the interview. It was like, oh shit, is there more I should be asking, more I should be saying? I have put a redeemy thingy purely for giving me tips about what you think for interviews. And the reason I just put it as redeem instead of like, oh, just tell me things, is because it pops up in the Twitch activity feed and I can look at it afterwards. That's purely the reason it's there, is so I don't fucking lose it. Yeah. I think that was the main thing that I got from the interview, was like, he'd be a good fellow to hang out with. This would be fun to have a job with him, purely because I think we talk a lot of shit. Yeah. Hang on. It was those, I need more of these, which is sandbags and steel. So let's get some of this, handcraft some more, and then start pumping some more coal over. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed. Because it is also the first interview I've had since starting my hobo art. Not hobo, I shouldn't say hobo, I have at home. Let's not fucking make the masses panic. My jobless arc, so it's like, it was, I felt rusty to begin with, but the fact it was just talking mate-wise is good. But yeah, there was one point he was like, you probably should friggin' use big company name. You should probably apply for them. There's where I did an apprenticeship and whatnot. And yeah, that's cool and all. The problem with big company is they hire once a year, and I'm not sure if I've missed that window. Because big companies like to just roll through, and it's like, well, I can't really wait for that. So if I wanted to do big company, I'd need to start somewhere else, which, hey, by the way, I would work for you for the first year, and then went, ugh. Then we would like, yeah, big company's the way to go. Well, yeah, then we do the whole first year apprentice. I've just laid a heap of cables for you, and you've got the cheaper labor. Well, I don't know if it's cheaper labor. But yeah. Sorry. I didn't get breakfast before this. I started a bit slower this morning. So I'm chewing it on sourdough and butter. Nom nom nom. Alright, mate, 50 days and that should be sweet for whatever we're doing over there, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Susie. It's been getting a bit warmer here. So I've stopped using the heater. And poor Susie is suffering. She loves the heater. Even if it's already hot, she's just like, I could be hotter. I could sit in there. So I've been finding her curled up like a fucking hairball all around the house. She's just so upset by this change. But that's not my problem. That's her problem. She's got a fucking built-in coat and can just be warm. Like, I can't do that. I have to go put on clothes. Who wants to put on clothes? Not me. Yeah. Trying to think what else. Oh, and it was also, the interview was one of those, it wasn't even in an office. It was just at the local fucking pasta shop. Like, fucking, Purely because it's like, oh yeah, no, small enough business, I don't really have an office. We'll just go here and have a chat. And like, I also harassed and be like, hello, you mentioned we were gonna have a chat. Come on, chat with me, talk to me. So it was a lot of things happening to have that interview as well. Like, it was a lot more effort to get to that point than I'm like, oh, do I have to harass everyone for interviews now? I don't feel like doing that. It's a lot of energy. Because I was like sitting at home being like, do I message this person and be like, hey, you promised me an interview, come on. Which is apparently the right thing to do because the interview happened, but yeah, we'll see. I am happy it is also over though, because it was supposed to be like early midday kind of thing. Then he got delayed, so then we can't have another thing. So my whole day was just ruined. Well, not ruined, but like I could have done more. Right. So you're going in there. Have you been upgraded? You are a Mark II. Okay. How did I get up here before? It's a fucking big old lap. Here we are. Hey, I'm just building stuff here. Get off me. Get off my lawn. This is my lawn now. Yeah. In celebration, and definitely not because it's already prepared, I made myself a roast-legged lamb. Big old bastard lamb. It was fantastic. And I haven't brought everything to keep you guys happy. Damn it. Hang on. What are you? You're pure. So you're going to be shooting at 240. You need your own line. And you're pure. If I merge it with the other one, that's not the end of the world. Okay. Hit that button. Do 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 do. Put you about here. There. Jobs. Fucking hell. I did have a brief moment as well. I was like, I was sitting in bed being like, that kind of went better than I expected for my first job interview. Am I going to have to start fucking working again? And I had an existential moment of, but I don't want to work. I want to sit at home. I just want to dick around. Oh, fuck. So yeah, the laziness has infected my bones and, yeah. Don't make me work. I don't know what we can do about that. That's not really a feasible solution unless I become royalty or something. I don't know. But yeah. It was good. I am chuffed with how it went, and now I'm like, cool, I just need to work out how to be better interviewee for when they don't play Dota. Which, you know, I feel like everyone's played Dota at some point. They've all succumbed to it. Right, so left is the fast one and needs to be on its own. Oh, because that one's the fuel. Wait, where the fuck is the left? Actually, where the fuck is the... Oh, there's the right one. Okay. So you need to go into that hole. And then you and you need to be merged onto one line. Not that one. This one. There we go. Oh yeah. Just because I eyeballed the feed and I remember this. I think it was last stream? Probably. I was... Hang on, how much are you outputting? 120... And then that one's probably outputting 60. You should be not fucking blocking itself unless it's inventory load. Yeah, it's gone down. Because I was complaining about this the other day, because I had two of my mates be like, hey, yeah, we gave you a Twitch Prime sub, and you didn't say anything. How fucking dare you? No, they didn't say it like that. But they were like, we did the Prime sub, like, oh yeah, you did donuts before you leave. How come, like, it didn't pop up on your screen and all that? One did it offline, so I was like, dude, like, that's why. The other one did it during stream and then sent bits afterwards just to check, and it was like, yeah, the bits worked, the Prime did not. And I was like, oh, it might be broken, and I genuinely had a look through, and I didn't change any settings. I was just like, what's going on here? Like, it all seems to be showing. Like, it didn't even show in the activity feed. The only spot that it showed up was on the... Hang on, I need a sip of coffee. The only spot that it appeared in was the fucking... for those who are familiar, the income page where it's got, like, the lovely graphing, like, this is where money is. Oh, this is the money you made. Here is the 0.3 of a cent you made from ads. And they're like, that's whatever. Okay, it's not working. I'll work on that and I'll try and get that fixed. I booted OBS yesterday after my job to fucking just work on some shit that I had on my to-do list. And the top of the list, thank you, Links13_ for the Prime sub. Don't know why yours is showing up and nobody fucking else's is. So I genuinely have no idea what the fuck is going on with that system, but apparently it's broken as fuck. Yeah. So if you ever give someone a Prime sub and they don't say thank you for the thingy, it's because it's probably broken as shit and they don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay, am I able to just... No. Oh wait, this isn't even the same angle of the dangle. God. I hope if I did the right one. Is this going to be too much of a pest to do? Yeah. That's going to be a hell of a pest thing to do. I might do that another time. But... So this is bringing the copper across. There's coal coming across. And then I need to probably flat pack some of that. But I don't need to do that straight away. So we can do that later. I can't remember why I needed coal. Oh, because the coal is what's fueling the car. That's why I upgraded it, because I was worried we were going to fucking run out. And then I have to fix all that, and I don't really want to fix all that. Yes, I don't know why, but Prime subs... I did see briefly in my searching that there might be a setting to hide when you give a Prime sub, which is fucking wild. But yeah, it's just something that seems to be fucked. Oh well. Alright, let's clear out this area. And build a motherfucking factory on it. And my cat has officially passed the fuck out, which I'm impressed by because she slept all night in my bed. And now she's just gotten up, eaten, and has fallen back to sleep. Perfect cat behavior. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of these two. Foundation. Let me just double check. Yes. We will go and start building. I think if we build the floor starting from here, we shouldn't run into any issues. He says, fully prepared to run into all the issues. Do 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 do. Hang on. Before I get too far. Oh, I just noticed one of my friends is playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I should really get back into playing that. I'm addicted to the Satisfactory again though, so we'll see when that happens. But yeah. Also, that's what I was gonna say. While I love and appreciate the fact that I got a random Prime sub at 3 AM in the morning, I'm still so confused as to why this fucking worked. Where it came from. Like, yes, sweet. I'm getting subs. It's great. I didn't stream then. What are you doing? And why are you here? And I was like, it's because I uploaded VODs. Like, because I've been slack with my VODs. 3x3 floor. Set icon. They're not the fucking new floors. These icons old. Oh. There we go. Anyway. The crux of the matter is just like, yeah, I don't know where this Prime subby came from. I've just gained it. I thought it might be from the VODs, and then I had a look, and like one of the VODs got 8 views that night, but like none of the views were longer than for a minute. What the fuck is going on? So yeah. Again, thank you for the Prime sub. The Bezos coins will feed me and fuel me, and will probably not feed and fuel me. More likely feed and fuel my cat is where it's going to end up. Okay, why does this not want to line up? There we go. Weird. Ah, you bastard. Yeah, technology. It's fucking stupid and doesn't... It's extremely just stupid. Why doesn't it work as it intended to work? It's so confusing and weird. Where's that blueprint button? Blueprint, give me that 3x3. And do another one. God, that's much easier. Okay, so the thing we want to build is automated wiring, which requires stators and cables. Cables is easy, it's just copper onto copper. No. Yes, pretty sure it is. And then the other one, stator, wildly knower. Steel pipes and wire. So we need to build a shitload of wire and break it down. I should have checked how much of everything we need. So you need 50 cables and 2.5. And you make 5. So goal is to have 4, I think, because I think I'm making 30. So you want to make 30... Can I land on this and walk in? Yes, we fucking... Ah! Pity I can't walk straight. Am I drunk? I don't know. How many steel pipes are we making currently? I think it is about 30. No, it's 20. Let's make it get to 30. Let's go get it. Let's go check on my slug collection and make it get to 30. And then we'll work from there. And then we'll find out that this thing's not pooping out enough copper and I'll have to find another source of fucking copper. Where am I going? Why am I here? Slugs. Powerful, powerful slugs. That's why I'm here. Oh, there's another one. Yep, there we are. What do you do? Oh, you just make the same power shard and it's just double the recipe. Okay. Hopefully, I didn't just waste a yellow slug and it's like, oh, later you find that these yellow slugs can do much more. Harry Potter. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Also, I did find out that webcam is coming. And actually, I should check. Because I think I was given tracking for it. Webcam and potentially some little treating some little things coming. Oh, I don't have a phone in the room. Fucking QR codes. I know that there's probably an app for it. But I think we're at the point where computers should just be able to, like, you click on a photo and it reads the QR code. Like, that's not much of a stretch, I'm gonna be honest. Like, and it doesn't read the QR code, like, it doesn't fucking send you straight to the link, but it just does a little thing where it pops up and is like, do you want to go here? I guess it's got, like, the potential for trolling, but, like, so does the normal one. I don't know. I think it should. I shouldn't have to do that. Anyway. As a cybersecurity specialist... Oh, fuck off. That's a horrid idea. But, like... I'm not saying, like, it should open the QR code straight off the bat. And what's the difference between a QR code that exists in the world already doing something horrible and... Like... Okay, Mr. Cybersecurity Expert. If I have an ultra sexy QR code, is it possible for me to just hack into your computer by having the image exist? Or... Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe... Okay. Let's go happy little middle ground. Instead of it just happens, there's a little button that goes, would you like to read this little QR code? All I want is I don't want to have to get off my ass and go find my phone just so I can see when the fucking post is arriving. Is that too much to ask? If you say yes, go fuck yourself. My fucking shares in cybersecurity aren't going up anytime soon, so like, what are you really doing for me? Can I get rid of this plant? Thank you. Ah, there's another plant. And also, as a cybersecurity specialist, can't you just fix the problem? God. Just don't let it be naughty. Easy. Look, I'm so good at this. I should be in cybersecurity. Right, so we're going to climb the top of this little tower. And see that there's more fucking plant life in here. God, fuck off. Hang on. Yeah, because you can bypass the agreement. The code installing the Telegram had a scam, and after you scan the QR code, made the phone default device to that, which failed all details passes. Ah. Yeah, but I'm not going to hit by a scam. Plus, I will make the argument. Have you seen the fucking update that's come out for the stupid horror Sora Jibbity video making shit? That shit's gonna be so much easier to scam. Like, I've got this hyper complicated QR code that was 6 months of writing code and going tappity 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 tappity. Now I just made a video where it's got your favorite celebrity saying, "Give me your shekels." See, that's gonna be so much more easier, and just boom, bim bom bam, done. What are you gonna do about that one, Mr. Cybersecurity? You said I couldn't have QR codes. Basic assembly, Manny. I don't have enough parts. Yeah, that's gonna be so rough. Yeah, have fun with that. God, why am I being so mean about this? It's terrifying. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably message my parents and be like, please be careful about scams. They're gonna get really bad. Like, you might be thinking a little bad, not really bad. Where I think the bottom one's what's feeding you. I don't get all the solutions. I'm unemployed. Yeah, well, maybe this is why you're unemployed. You didn't let me have QR codes. Yeah, I do remember. When I was having to track postage, because we needed it stored on the. Hang on, that's the back, and you're going the wrong way, so I need the mirrored one. There we go. One. Just waiting for that, so we'll go. Whoop. Sorry, trying to line this up. Two. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I had to track the post for something at my old job, and for those not in the circle of being Australian, Ozpost, whenever you ship with them, obviously not throwing it in the post box, but like if you go into their store and do shipping, they give you a little receipt, and on the bottom has a QR code which takes you straight to their online tracking. Marvelous stuff. The thing of that is though, is if you want to start recording that, you've either got to fucking type out the long-winded code, or you just scan the QR code and upload it to whatever system you're using to keep track of things. That system is not usually on your fucking phone, especially if you're in a small business. So I did have to install something on my computer to read QR codes, and it only worked directly from the camera. So I'd be sitting there with my laptop, and like I'd be holding up the fucking receipt, and like there's my face in the background. I'm like putting my face, trying to get my face out of it, and like getting the QR code to read and all this shit. And like that works, but it's not going to work. It still doesn't work in this problem that I'm having right now, which is I want to have my fucking I want to have my toasters need it. No, hang on. I've got new architecture stuff. Is it logistics? Wall hole. I want to see how the wall hole works. I've Fucking hell. So put a wall. Anyway, but yeah, like it doesn't work for the photo, and that's what I want. So Raf, can you stop being such a crybaby and let it happen? That sounded so bad. Stop being such a crybaby and let it happen. Oh god. Oh fuck. Yes, hello Susie. You did a little stretch and you wanted to say hi. You don't have that kind of power? Well, you're useless to me. I'm sorry, buddy. Can I put you on top? I can. I don't want you clipping stuff. Hang on. If I go and build this about here and go up one, am I going to be able to do that nicely? Yes. Wunderbar. Look at it go. Ah, okay, so it is a hole that works, but it's a hole that you can't see through. But it's a hole I can put wherever. So it's probably better for performance because I was noting that if I don't see the factory, my computer runs better. So that might be something I invest in doing, which is hiding everything. So my computer isn't sobbing in the fucking corner being like, what are you doing to me? Right, and then we want to go get the power, the wall one. And we want to hook you up to this one and then daisy chain you bad boys together. And get power to the back of the building. Yeah. I know it'd be a fucking nightmare and I'm sure there'd be an exploit, but there's an exploit for everything. And honestly, I'm going to be real. What is Windows providing right now? This kind of goes back to like what I was talking about with the fucking dude who might be giving me a job. God, I'm sounding cockier by that in a minute, and that wasn't even that cocky. Is basically like Windows, and like everyone's been talking about it. Like Windows is once again trying to lock down how much you can do with. You need that. So I'm just making a shitload of wire. That's right. Oh, this is. This is fucking ore. I haven't smelted this shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean up all this shit, aren't I? God. Today's first fuck up. That's fine, it happens. Well, we've got the next bit done. Windows Defender still reads as false positive. Okay, that's that's also just for you. Like that's like Combat Evolved, the first one, isn't it? Because I will tell you, I want to say for free, but like I'm gonna charge you like a few shekels. I haven't had that issue, and it's been fine. Like I haven't been getting a false positive for that. So yeah, maybe I don't know. Okay, so we have Schmelter. They know her. It is going this way. So I've got a feeling I'm going to need at least a couple of these bad boys running. Master Chief Collection. Wait, the whole thing, not just the CE bit. I thought it was just combat evolve for some reason. Hang on. You're lined up. Please be going the right way. It is. Cool. It's not every time. Look. You're a virus. You Mark 3? Okay, so these are already Mark 3s. That's good. And you're probably already Mark 3 then. Alright, so... see how this one goes. How you doing there, Susie? You're small little animal. You're a small little animal. Yeah. Right, so these are splitters. I can't really add to it easily. Alright, let's put on... Firstly, let's tell that snot goblin to fuck off. Ah, it's a shotgun blast. That's right. It doesn't go that far. Well, that snot goblin can stay then, I guess. Logistics. Wall hole. Put you there. And put you there. And tell all these smelters to do copper. And yeah, it look. Oh, what hope is there? If why am I missing concrete? Because I don't have it in my pockets. That's how it works. I got lost in the source for a sec. They'd just be like, "Oh, what am I building? What am I doing? I should really make this pretty." I don't know. I feel like because I do want to prettify and finish off what some of the building shit that I have been doing. I'm like looking at being like, do I finish building the pretty parts of building on stream, or do I just do it off stream, like when I'm hanging out with mates and just fucking zone out? I think I might do that, and then just make sure I do it when I'm like not actually actively building a phase. Where's the wooden chest? Oh god, there's shit everywhere now. You're the wood chest. Concrete, there you are. Too much. It's shift, not... Boom, 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 boom. Will say, it's impressive that I've managed to build all this shit. I'm chuffed. There's a little bit of spaghetti. But I don't think I was ever going to make it perfectly tidy. Especially in this kind of area where I'm working on. I got a feeling the more I go, the more tidier shit might get, but like, you know. That's right, I was building walls, and then I was building things on the back. So I might need to have to... Might need to have to? That's definitely a sentence. Might need to have to dick around with my chair. Because my legs are a little sore. I'm wondering if I've accidentally raised it a little bit. Or like raise the back of it, and I have to fucking go watch a video again to be like, this is how you're supposed to actually have your chair set. If you don't have your chair set like this, you're going to fucking die. I would know, because I fucking died. Right, so how is this all done? There we go. Yeah, so as I thought, it's not going to go all the way to the end. Which is a little... Well, it might eventually get all the way to the end, because we're stacking up this end, but we'll see. Because what do these take? These take 32 per minute, and I'm doing 270 at most. 270 is... 9? Okay, no, it should fill up. If I've got enough copper coming in. So that's probably going to be my next hurdle, is the copper smelter on that end just not been enough. But really, my next hurdle is I've got the fucking copper coming out here and I needed to go in there. Oh, that's annoying. So what actually I might do... Because did I actually get it? No, I might go get the ceiling mount. I might build a roof on this level of the factory. And then I might ceiling mount it across, because that would look nice. Also, I do need to work out what the fuck the SAM stuff is that I got on the right hand side, because it's like the last material I need to start researching all the stuff with the wacky materials that we've been finding, like the Mercer Spheres and the fucking Super S rocks. I don't know what the SAM shit is though, and I feel like we've gone on a fair whack of a journey and should have run into whatever it is. I ran all this way for the awesome shop. Wait, I don't have tickets. Where's my tickets? I think I need to get more tickets. Give me my coupons. The foundation walls, architecture. There's a fucking elevator? Oh, that'd be cool. Okay, we're gonna get this. Ah, so I could buy that. I don't want parts. Is that management? Yeah, here we go. I think that's all we want for now. If you tell me that things are yours.
Thank you for your purchase in the Fix It Awesome shop, the best store on the planet.
It's because it's the only store on the fucking planet, isn't it? Isn't it? There's no other shop, is there? So I've got 8 minutes, so I'm supposed to take a break. My cat is passed the fuck out. But I do want to have another coffee. I'm gonna have to do the horrible mean thing where I wake her up, aren't I? Yeah. Poor Susie. What a baby. Actually, architecture, big frame support, big frame pillar. Look at that. Suddenly, it doesn't look so fucking dumb that this building's not propped properly. I don't have to build all the floor shit. I'm happy with that. Anyway, scratching my nose. We were going to build a roof. So, we probably want this to be 4 high so it doesn't clip smelters. I think. Or is it 3 high? No, 3 high is fine. Cool. Do I build the ladder here? I think I just build it here, yeah. Up we go. And blueprint. A big 3x3. Yeah, that'll work. In the right spot. And I'll finish that off manually. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. That's all I've just remembered what else I've got to do today. I have to go for a walk. I'm not sure if it'd be a walk or a drive. I might drive. I've got all sorts of gear that the local vets gave me because Susie, in her infinite wisdom of being a fucking baby, has nibbled on her leg, and they gave me all sorts of bandages and stuff just to make sure she's fine and whatnot, which is lovely. But she didn't need any of that, and I promised I would return it. Because it's like, there's like cat cones and shit as well. Like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's expensive, but it's not cheap, and I said I would. So I'm going to do that and just pop in and be like, yeah, she's doing lovely, she's such a little goober, she's happy thing, and they'll be like, oh, she's doing well. It'd be great. I feel like I should cut out the middle so I can see what's going on downstairs. Oh, I should have gotten that railing that I didn't get, because now I'm going to fall through the gap. I'm a sausage. Oh, and then I can have a catwalk across the middle bit. Hello, do you ever use Zoop when placing the floors? There's Zoop? Oh my fucking god. No, I don't. Now I do. I'm great at video games. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Mr. or Miss, I shouldn't assume. Thank you, TwitchNut, for the suggestion, because that's so much easier. I straight up built a blueprint to make my life easier, and I was just tidying up the edges. That... I don't know. Yeah, like, I'll be honest, I assumed it wasn't going to have a nicer way, because of how you can't mirror blueprints. So I was just kind of like, yeah, that's going to be the thing that just... And you are, missed it, yeah. I just had the sudden thing of being like, I shouldn't assume this is bad. But yes, no, thank you kindly. I forgot that there's like the whole... Oh god, do I need to have a look at everything? Oh, you've only got default. Oh, there's options for everything. What have I been doing? Oh, thank you kindly, but oh god, my brain is exploding with how stupid I feel. Oh well. Okay. So we added a roof. Why did I add a roof? The reason I added a roof was because I wanted to mess around with putting stuff on the roof, which was the ceiling mount. That's right. Stupid no, but smarter now. Yeah, that's true. It's learning. Conveyor mark 3. Wait, that's the wrong end. And that's up, cool. Yes. Once again, thank you kindly. Oh god. Put you not there. There we go. Why did I have it at an angle? I don't know. Let's redo that. Yeah, I'm trying to make everything nice and tidy, and knowing that there's going to be easier ways to do things. Oh my god, it's going to be so good. If I put you there. Oh, it's so out the way. Oh, that's so nice. Ah! And I'm missing steel. Oh, cat. Oh, are you waking up, cat? Is this going to be the perfect timing where you wake up and piss off just before I go have a break? I am talking to the cat. Apologies. So I need some steel, which is tucked away in here. Grab that. Get out of here. Susie, hello, Hayano. How are we doing this morning? She has just left. And I am also about to just leave. There's an option for square with conveyors to make it look nice. Oh, no. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, that makes my brain so happy. I'm gonna have to redo everything to match this. No! Okay. While I have this existential crisis on not reading all the buttons and how this game works, I'm going to quickly go make myself a coffee and be back very shortly. I should only be a couple minutes. Hello, I'm back. I've just got Tom Cardy's album queued up, and it's like that song was extremely fucking appropriate for how I feel right now. Every time you was in the conversation, how you 3 times because we got asked. Oh, I felt that. I feel like that was a bit me with the job interview as well. I was like really struggling to be like, have I already asked this question before? And have you tried seeing things with hologram lock option? You can shift around the arrow keys, move up, down, page up, down. After placing hologram, you can move around with the shifting, see different angles. Okay, let's try that. So we lock hologram. Ah. Okay. So if I lock hologram, then I can come have a Bo Peep and see what it is. And then what was it? Page up. Cool. So that'd be handy for these blueprints. Because what I've had problems with is I've got 2 of these like manifold sets. One for going left, one for going right, and I have notoriously, I think it was last stream, I put a heap down and they were just wrong. Okay, so we still have the right angle going. Actually beautiful. So what I should do then is we do the conveyor lift, hit rotate, bring him up to the ceiling, rotate him around. Bring this bad boy all the way, but it's too long. That's fine. Let's end him about here. So keep it tidy. And then put him in there. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I need to fix this all up because I broke this. And there's... My shame is still here. Okay, let's... If I put this back now, is that going to be fine? Okay, so I need to disassemble these two. Damn. A little bit. Like, I don't mind the spaghetti too much. I've done a run in Factoria recently where we started with spaghetti and like it just... It's one of those things where it becomes more annoying the longer you go for Factoria because you got to keep rebuilding. But in this one it's just... I feel like I'm enjoying getting everything pleasing purely because you're going to run past it a lot and the nicer it looks the better you feel. I don't know. Yes, I like that those tools exist. That is very nice. Thank you for pointing it out. I should have been onto it with checking the things because I did see with the crafting bench, like you can hold space, like you just tap space and it will do the whatever recipe you got until you run out of stuff, which I may have abused a couple times. There's a multi-delete. No, don't tell me this. Mass delete, hold left control. God. Oh. Why do I not read? Oh no. I'm gonna go insane. Oh, this... Why are you not? Oh, because you're... Wait. How did you get that little copper nugget in there? I always look bad. If anything, this is more a collective. We all now look bad, because TwitchNut may have been the one to point it out, but all of you also are more than capable of reading and seeing the prompts as I mess around, and you all could have done the same thing. And so we're all stupid. It's not just me. This is definitely not me coping. I don't play this game. But you can read! You think I can read? Yes! Are you saying you're a cybersecurity expert and can't read? Is that what you want to admit in front of the crowd? Okay, so after that horrific bombshell on my sake, we now have the coils. Making attention not bad. No, it's fine. I'm just playing around. It is extremely helpful, and I greatly appreciate you taking the time to let me know that there are these happy little tools that I have been unfortunately ignoring. Let's give ourselves a ladder on this side as well. No, I completely understand. I tend to like certain Dota subreddits to like give tips and tricks to people, and it's wonderful to do. Okay. I do have the, I don't know if it's a buff or a debuff, it depends who you ask, of being an Australian, so yeah. Not how to build something, that's my game. Yeah. No. I've already run into the problems of, I built this giant thing here to build, what is it, the frame stuff here. And I was like, yeah, this is great. I've got all these buildings, I've got all these ratios, it's going great. And I didn't read what steel was. And now steel is just, it needs so much more steel in there. I've filled it up with power slugs and it's still a little bit let's get rid of this hole because I don't need that. So I have a heap of coils. Just for my notes, how many are we making? 30. And I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 6s are 180? So we're making 180 per second. Something tells me I'm going to need another rack of these. And the fact that this is chunking along means I probably can. I think I should in advance build another rack of these. For the sake of my sanity. Because I've got a feeling 180 is not going to be enough. Where are we? Production assembler. So automated wiring is going to need 50 cables. Production rate 30 per minute. And it's going to need stators, which is going to need that much. Yeah, I think I'm going to need another set just to keep my things overfilled. When building a factory building for an item, do you design it so the building gets raw material, or do you feed it from other factory buildings, assuming it? Depends. So it kind of depends on where stuff is on how my factories are already running. So in this instance, I have a little gopher running the ore for this one because it's going to be mostly, if not all copper, plus a little bit of steel, which I'll pinch from this one. It's usually the raw material with the smelters going in at the moment. To be fair, I'm only in phase 2, so that might change down the track. Yeah, so I've got coal coming in from here. There's iron coming in from there. I've only got the 1 copper, which is definitely going to be a bottleneck at some point, but we're getting there. It mostly seems to be from the ore perspective at the moment. And I think I'm going to stick with that because that seems to be the easiest thing to tweak. Because if you're trying to... Imagine if you're trying to do the smelt, it's going to be... Because you're going to have the smelters enough to build whatever you're needing within the factory. So that's going to be fine. I think what's going to happen is I'll pinch too much from a ore deposit, and I'll need to add to the ore deposit so then I can tidy it up from there. Personally like your layout of an item per building. Yeah. It's currently looking like it's going to be a goal per building. So this building's goal was the frames, then that building over there was the smart plates, and then this one's going to be the smart wires. And then there's the starter mess, which is not inside of a building, which is just all the random materials, which I'm slowly not even starting to use because it's everywhere else now. I'm kind of tackling each new problem in its own area. But what we're going to do... Yeah, we'll come up here. Give ourselves another tower, because that one's not going to be tall enough anymore. Which means we can probably get rid of old mate. And... blueprints. The power pole is at the back, and that's going to the left, so that's the one we want. Do. Come on, line up. Hang on. Hold left control, it's not doing anything. I'm now looking at all the things and be like, oh, what about... Oh. Oh, no. Hang on. So let's... Let's retry this, because I saw there was one to change things around. Do I align to the global grid? I do not. I have seen that makes things nice, especially if you're trying to build like roads between stuff. I like the higgledy-piggledy of stuff everywhere. It's a little bit nice to me. I do know about the global grid. But I did just see something about blueprints being able to stack across. So let me double check. Oh god, what have I got? Is that power at the back? No, it's power at the front. It's power at the front. That's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah, I want the mirror. We go Manny mirror. Yep. Then we go auto connect. No, that's done nothing. And I think that's a little bit too far to the side now. Okay, so that wasn't a thing. I thought you might better drag blueprints and make them connect nice, but I could be wrong. And fill in the holes again. Put the mirror, we'll put him... Don't know why you're snapping down there. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Da, 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 da. There you go. I should really upgrade these to use the better belts. Do that before I get to the next floor. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Right, so do I? What do I break this to, you reckon? Splitter here. Then just get rid of these for now. Wait a second. Wait, you can just do that? Ah, God. Ah, okay. Thank you again. Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, so can we... Because I want to put... If this just goes through, and I go up... And I put that there. That's going to look goofy, but can I do... the... No, okay. So what we'll do then... shoot that apparently. This one. We'll put you back. We'll put the splitter there, so then it aligns with it because apparently we can do that. And then we'll put... Wait, hang on. Is this the right way up? No. There you go. We'll put that through and I'll come around and get that there. Four to the open splitter. Yep. And then there. Like, I probably didn't need to do that because I think it's not going to do much more difference since it's flush to the floor, but it's good to... Oh, and then this is just going to be a nice right angle now. Wait, why have we got this here? Oh, look at that. Ah. And it's all going through nicely. Oh, this is beautiful. Put some walls up, get the power up behind here, and hopefully, instead of building that wall way over there, this looks nice. And then we start building the other bits and bobs that we need to make the smart cable. The power to you, to you, and to you. And if you come out the back, hook those up. Not perfectly lined, but that's fine. I can cope with that. And if we have a look-see, just need to tell you all to do these. God, I'm excited to see how tidy the factories that I end up building are going to be. So, we have 2 sets of these now going. E seems to be going fairly quick. Being able to take the blueprints in one go. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that there is apparently some blueprint inheritance, so if you don't break what you've built, it should upgrade it somehow, maybe, but I'm not sure. That's getting a bit much now, but yeah. Hopefully it wasn't a mod. I think I was talking the other day about like Minecraft and like, I saw that they finally let you sort chests because I do remember playing Minecraft. I couldn't go back to the normal mode because without mods doing that stuff for me, it's a nightmare. But ignoring that for now, what I'm thinking is I will, like, let's double check what I've actually got to be building here. Automated wiring. I need decent amount of cables. And I need those. So I think on the floor above me, I'm going to do the ones where I use the cables and the steel pipes, was it? To make the status? Yes. So I'll do that. Actually, before I do that, I should make a blueprint for an assembly too. Because I don't have one of those yet. Do I make it as a single one or a multi one? Not sure. Too much space I gotta play with. Assembler. Gonna be smart and use the hologram to lock it. Put it. Oh, there's not a lot of space to play once you get to this big, eh? Got a feeling I'm gonna want it about here. Because I need to have a bit of room on the entryway to play with. We'll make it a twofer. Because if I make it any more than 2, I've got a feeling I'm going to get a bit tangled with the amount of space I've got to play with. So this is output, so we want it to be merging. Cool. Then again, we're going to go this way. That's right, I got to give it a bit of space because the way I've been building these is that the gamer stacks on. So the two inputs run across here. And then one does a little curvy trip down, the other one's just straight across. Or... what looks better? Oh, this is going to be so much better because I've got the right angle stuff now. No, it's not. It's going to clip into it. Damn it! So I can't have the nice... hang on. So I've got to have it on default for this one. Okay. Why is this one declaring that it's clipping, but this one didn't? Whatever, I can live with this. Oh, these aren't lined up. How are these not lined up? I'm so confused. Okay. So you go back across, you come down there, you go across there, you go across there, and Bob is somebody's uncle in this scenario. Give it a power pole, 1, 2, and that is an assembly 2. I think. Yep, that's all the power, that's all the things, that's all that, and it's all going that way. Assemb to Manny. Select an icon. Where's assembler 2? What the fuck are you? I have noticed some of these icons appear to be from maybe earlier stuff, or like different stuff that I don't have yet, but that's fine. So we got this one. Then what I'm going to do is realize I'm low on iron plates. Should I nick from blocks? I feel like nicking from blocks is a bad idea for now. I know there's some down in here. Just thought on using the nudge of the hologram to be able to raise assemblers up on stilts and have the belts gun. I'm just thinking out loud from my field try. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tidy. I think the only... I'm trying to think. Okay, I will ask for this briefest of spoilers for the game. I'm assuming there's a bigger blueprint that you get later. Because, like, I'm pretty sure this says Mark 1. Like, they are going to give me a bigger blueprint to play with so I can sit in my little box and build something majestic and come out 5 hours later and copy-paste it all over my planet. How big is the blueprint? I think it's like 32 by 32 or something. Special... yeah, Mark 1. 32 by 32 by 32. It says Mark 1, so there's probably another one. Okay. So we're going to put you there to line you up as the point of reference. Kill you guys. No. This was output, so it is merger. Merger? I hardly know her. But yeah, I feel like there's a good chance that everyone has the moment of, oh, I should really read what all the buttons are. Eureka kind of moment. And because I think it's going to be pleasing to me to not have these sitting there, I'm going to actually put them on the other side. Mark 1 is 4x4, 2 is 5x5, 6x6. So 32, 48, 64. So that's not too bad. Hang on. 4x4, 6x6. So it doesn't end up double. See, what I was hoping for is... Damn. Then that's not going to be quite as big as I want, maybe. Or do I have to... Or maybe I just get a bit cleverer. Because I was hoping to be able to get one that's big enough where I can have the mirrored version already built and then stuff, but... Because it's using the same belt, a 6x6 might be big enough, but yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking of future designs where I don't have to like do the mirrored sides and I can have it all going in either side and whatnot. That's a later me problem. Oh god. I'm getting deep into this now. Okay, so what we were doing is splitters. They're on this side this time. No, I've got them facing the wrong way. They are on this side. And... Where are we? Dun, dun, dun. Why does that not feel right? You're lined up with that, you're lined up with that. I'm messing with myself. I think this is right. So we go like this. And it's all blue. No yellow. And we're going to the other direction. Cool. Get rid of the guide. Come here. And go... Mirror. Save. So now... We'll just clear it. We should have... Yeah, we got these two now. Get out of here, snot goblin. We should have what I need to build the next bit. We come up my ladder. But yeah, I am going to enjoy being able to like go back to my old factories and be like, that's what I used to do. And then come back to this one and be like, look how much neater. Oh my god. Okay, so what we were saying is this floor is going to be the one where we use the copper and the steel pipes. The steel pipes are somewhere in this bottom corner, so I will put up a wall now so I can map to here nice enough. Wait, hang on a second. This is going to have a... Yeah, it's got zoop. Ah, look at us zoop across. I'm learning! Okay, so zoop that across. Let's give us a... Is this going to be high enough for me to stand on? Nah, just build a tower. Organization, lookout tower. Boop, 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 boop. Blueprint. What do I feel like it's going to be the mirror that I need? I mean, if I wanted to go to the left, I may as well, because I'm coming from this direction. It is, but I am going to need to get some materials. So I need... Got plenty of most things, it's just the insulated cables and rods and the rotating thingies. Cool. Because I think I'm building 4 of those. You found a mod that does 2D zooping? Yeah. Honestly, the fact that there's 1D zooping, I don't know if I need 2D zooping for now. This is helping me a lot. But I also understand that eventually the factory size is going to be so big. It's like, I could do with 3D zooping. What am I looking for? Ah, here. Grab a couple of you. Grab a handful of you. And a handful of you. And in here should be the rotors. I think that was everything I needed. Yeah, this is the vanilla run. I've never finished the game, as probably could be told. This is the furthest I've gotten. I played it, nearly a year ago and got to... not too far from here. I got steel being built, but I don't think I got anything built from steel. But yeah. Life decided to put me between jobs, and now I'm going to build a factory instead of finding a job, which is not true. I'm working on finding a job, it's fine. I just like saying that because it sounds hilarious. Where are we going? So we're going back up here. We're going to whack down some blueprints. So, we worked out it was the mirror, didn't we? Power's at the back. And output's there. That looks like it's not clipping through the back, so that's fine. Come on, give me the blue line. There we go. So we got those. I don't think... yeah, I'm not going to fit another one in there. So then... I think I need to zoot one more layer of roof. Ah, it doesn't keep your mode on. Okay. God, that's so much easier for building. Ah. Wait, if you have... no, that's probably not going to work. Because it's 1D zooping, there wouldn't be angled zooping. Ah, look at the zoopiness. We're zooping so hard. But I am going to use up all my materials in my pockets for this already. Ah, I will ask, because I have struggled to see it. On my to-do list on the side there, I have the purple rock known as Sam. Is it just a purple rock node that I should have run into? Is it something funky? Because I found Mercerspheres and I found the Super S rocks. That's just the one thing that I haven't really run into yet. And I know I need it for researching in that general direction. Is it something I'm just going to run into randomly when I explore and it should be hella obvious? Or nah? Found in caves or underground. Okay, thank you. Good morning, Ken Pan. Oh, that's what... I was gonna check when your freaking poster's gonna rock up, and I forgot to do that in the break. I'll do that again later. I was complaining before that the computers don't have a way to just read QR codes, and it's silly. Because I put up the photo you sent me of the post that's on its way, and I just couldn't fucking do it because it's like, I don't have my phone on me. It's charging in the other room. I don't even think it's charging. I think it's just sitting on my bed. Hang on. It's this one. Okay. There we go. Check it and say, look, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's fine. I was just having a bitch and a moan because it's like, why can't phones QR code? And then Mr. Security Specialist said, well, actually, it could be a really bad way to get hacked and shit. And I'm like, I don't care. If my foot's want to get hacked, they can get hacked. I have no sympathy. I just want things to work the way that I want them to work. Okay, so for now, we're going to map this cross. we're going to get this and we're going to turn it back on to the lovely straight setting. Bring it to here for now. I think we'll use the top one for this. Hang on. Oh, does that automatically choose that? Ah, sick. Okay. And then we'll go hit you. Make it... No, don't want it there. We have learnt that there are tools in this game to make things nice and aligned instead of spaghetti. Except that's still going to be spaghetti. Okay, let's push that out a bit. Come on, don't turn that way. If I stand... Oh wait, no. No, that's gonna... Hang on. We go hologram mode and start nudging this bad boy. There we go. Look, we're reading how things work. And then if I stand under here... That looks about right. To do a cure, take a screenshot and paste it in site links. Yeah. So we were talking about it like... I know there's ways to do it. Like, it's not impossible wizardry kind of shtick. The problem that I was complaining about is it's just not inbuilt. Because I used to have an app, not on this computer, but on a previous computer that would do exactly that. And it would work through my webcam completely as well, so I wouldn't have to worry. It's just that I was like, why is it just not on here? I wanted it to work just where I am now, and it didn't want to. Okay, so that's all coming in through there. Oh, look at that go. It's on board for delivery today. Sick. Yeah, there's all sorts of ways to do it. I just wanted it to work. Like, my gut reaction is, why can't we have this just work? And the answer is because people suck and they will use it in malicious ways. And also, no one's developed it in a way that won't be used in a malicious way. Okay, so we have these bad boys going in. Let's zoop this. Let's grab power and put him up there. And come upstairs and deal with that. Oh, now I want a super duper. We are hitting the hotter weather in Australia. How have I got 2? Oh, god damn it. Alright, we got rid of one. We are hitting the hotter weather in Australia now. And it's great for me because I can turn the freaking cooler off, the heater off finally and start saving some money. But now I've been reminded that Super Dupers are a thing and I needed to start getting some in my fridge so I don't forget. Oh, I want to just cut my mouth on the sharp edges of that. No, we're not building these here. We're building stators. Where are they? I want to see. We'll build. Oh, just pressing will change it. Ah. Especially if there's only the one type. That's handy. Super duper redeem when I have added a couple redeems. I feel like a super duper redeem is just, hey, hit me with that mukbang. Oh, look at this go. Okay, so we just need to get the pipes from the other factory. Because I'm going to be honest, I put them in here thinking it'd all be in one, and that didn't happen. So we're going to ship them out shamefully from one place to the other. They should be on the end here. Yep, wunderbar. Logistics. Let's stand on top of this so I get it nice and lined up. Yeah, look at that. Out they come. Just make these Mark 3s. But yeah, I have added a couple redeems. One is because I started running into this last stream, maybe? Oh. I can't have a hole here because there's already thing here. Okay, let's. Oi! Let's raise it up a smidge. The struggle continues. The struggle is always going on. Look, let's ladder. Let's put just a ladder on this side because I might be working here for a bit, and we'll remove it when I actually come and make things tasty. Wait, why didn't I hear that? Something. Oh, has something been fucking changed again? Channellets.com, that should have worked. Okay. I need to go. I'm going to go put that on my to-dos to go check why that didn't echo back at me. Because that should have just worked, because it's running the same thing as the TTS, and the TTS worked. You can spam it till it works. No, you cannot. I have put a limiter on it. You'll see that it says, go away. Where are we? Patch notes. Other... Oh no, it's in redeems. Why is Oi not working in my ears? Yes, I put a limit on it because I knew straight away somebody would be a little shit and try and spam my poor sensitive ears. Yeah, we're getting a little bit curly-whirly with this. Oh, that... Yeah. Look, this is the back end of the factory. I'm never going to walk here. That's fine. So, I should put a little hole on this one. Oh, look at this, the smog in here just hitting the roof and being disgusting. I've already put in my to-dos to work out what that one is. So there's that one, and there's another one for just job hunt interview tips, because I had... I was talking about this before. I had a decent enough interview talking to just a fellow in a local coffee shop. And a lot of the reason it went well is we started talking about video games and stuff. So, good stuff for like trying to make a mate out of it and being like having a good boss and all that lovely stuff. But not necessarily good for, you know, like actual questions you should be asking during an interview. So I do have a thing up at the moment being like, hey, if you've got anything for interviews, put it on here. Okay, so that's working, and we now see the hole on the outside we need to line up with. So we want this. The straight tool does not like that. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. So yeah, it was more of a like we had like good chat and everything, but I did have a bit in the middle there where it was like I genuinely forgotten how I'm supposed to talk in interviews. So yeah, I don't know. As I was saying before, the only reason I have it as a redeem is because I... Oh, do I just have this as a straight piece that comes out? I think I do. Yeah, look. It's not the end of the world doing that. I have used a fast one. I have used a fast one. But yeah, I realized I'd forgotten all the nice... Yeah. I've forgotten all the nice questions that you're supposed to ask during interviews and stuff. Like, I got some of them being like, "Oh, yeah, what's your day to day and whatnot?" And I still feel like I did a good job, but ugh. Interviews, man, they're wild. Okay, so this is now working. We are making. I was supposed to add a text box for that. Right, I'm going on to Twitch and turning that off. Hang on. No, I can fix this now. So, believe it or not, I added all these when I was nearly going to bed last night. So you can tell that I really did not a good job of testing things. Where are we? We're going to edit this. Limit per user per stream. We're going to change it to 2. And favorite part of working for the company. Yeah, so that's a good one for a big one. This is supposed to have a text box. Require user to enter text. There we go. Let me have a look now. Okay, it's on cooldown, which is correct, but I've now given it 2 slots per user per stream instead of 1. I might change that later, but that now has text. The reason I want it as a redeem is because, for those who have not mucked around with Twitch and OBS and all that, there is a feed, and it keeps track of all the things that happens throughout your stream, so like your subs and all that. And as a little baby streamer, it's mostly just the redeems. So I can keep tabs on things that you have said quite easily. So like if I do get a bit of a list, I can just look back and go through like look all the give me the job interview stuff next time I have an interview and go like, yes, these are the things that I didn't remember to do. Woohoo! 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 Yeah. Give us a couple walkways. So yeah, that's the thought and mind behind it. My advice is always about the favorite. Yeah, there we go. That one works. Cool. Right. So we have the stator. We just need the funky monkey other cables, which I'll do on the next floor. So we will build up to there now. And then I will be able to have the actual component, pardon me, that we need. Sorry for belching in your ears. And we are getting close to another break. Because I do take one on the hour every hour. And I should have been on this floor when I was building these. That's why they look funky. I like that I'm building these ramps when there's a good chance that I'm never going to come in here again once I've built this. Do the following, prepare for it. If you're in a interview that asks a company, what would you ask them? Pay more, collect special data routines. Cool. I will copy paste that afterwards because I'll be able to use Kenkens as a point of reference for it to find it in the stream. But yeah, that's all good. Everything is negotiable. Yeah. So for context, I'm looking at starting an electrician's apprenticeship. So the 2 kinds of interviews that I'm probably going to be running into is like the really informal ones, which I had yesterday, which is, hey, we're just bumming around in the coffee shop having a yak. To potentially group interviews and all sorts of messiness. All right, so let's stand here. Give myself a logistical hole. No, that's the wrong one. Floor hole. Boop, 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 boop. Here. And then do the same. Gonna stand here. Look straight up. Those line up? Yep, cool. Yeah. It's something I was working on a while back. Okay, if I start here. Wait a second. H. Let's go. No. What do you mean building cannot be nudged? Oh, page up, page down. What do you mean building cannot be nudged? Okay, so we have to... We'll get near enough. That'll be right. This will be right. This doesn't feel far enough. Nah, not quite. So it's there. We want to go a smidge more. I think it was there. A lot. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. A lot of this is going to be. I'll get. Yeah, so I've seen that you've got R to reverse and stuff. The problem that I was having there is it wouldn't let me nudge it down because I lined it up with this and I was trying to bring it down to here. But it didn't like that. But we've got that instead. And that's looking pretty schmeck. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring all that up. We're going to do another rack. See, that's what I should check. You produce 30 per minute. And you, if I set you to this, require 60 per minute to make 30. So I only need half as many of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 3. How many is that going to make? 90. And how many... I think these big guys out here... How many do you need? 50. So I'll do 4, and I'll crank them down. Click on the hole and drag down, don't know how to go around with that. Okay. Oh, I could have dragged down from the top as well. Okay, so yeah, what I'll do is I'll do 4, and then I'll crank them down to be the nice speed. That's what I will do. Do I need to crank all of them down or just crank one down to be the number I need? I think just cranking one down will be easier on my brain. And then we will probably come out this side. And yeah. Oh, and it's on here, so then I'll just drag it over to the back. That's to be fine. So we'll start with giving myself another tower to work with, wherever it's here. So then on this side, I should build the last component I need to actually build what I'm trying to build, and then on this side, I'll build what I need. And then it's going to be bloody spaghetti coming out the back to go to the actual space elevator once more. Oh, lordy. And then we'll wait for that to do all its things. Okay, so... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go have my next break now, have a bit of a stretch, and all that stuff. Cable management doesn't matter. Yeah, you'd say that. You'd say that. Anyway, I will be back in probably 1 to 3 minutes. Depends if I get lost on the way to the toilet. Oh, where's button? Hello, I'm back. I'm standing on a tower. Right, so I was building thing, and while I was having a whiz, I was having a think. A big old cheeky think. Battlefield is coming out, for those who are not aware. And probably... No, don't want mirror, I want the other one. There we go. Quick switch. Oh. Yeah, so this is the one we want. There we go. So I was having a think, cause there we go. Words loading. So it's coming out. I only want 4 of these, that's right. Which is good news because I like Battlefield. Where am I going with this? I am going with the statement of... So every time I have a break, it's because I have it lined up with what Twitch wants to do with ads, which is you have a set of ads every hour, and they supposedly go for 3 minutes. But like, if it's anything like when I have ads, it's never like 3 minutes. But the reason I bring that up is because games like this, where I can just fuck off, it's really easy to just do that and be like, yeah, I'm going on a break. Toodles, have fun. I'm now like looking at being like, oh, what am I gonna do with fucking Battlefield? This sounds like, well, it doesn't sound like, because yeah, we want the output here. Let's jump all the way down. And on there you go. Wait, what? Why'd you stop there? What the fuck? Oi! They're deemed oi. Hello. How are we, Scholar of Games? That's currently not working and I don't know why. Hang on. Have I lost the other audio? Downloads.com, it's there. Yeah, it's... Yeah, so the problem is, it's a bit like the text-to-speech. For some reason, you guys are hearing it. I'm not. I should be hearing it too, but I don't. And I don't know how I've broken it, because it worked before. Yes, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently dealing with this. But yeah, what I was talking about? I was talking about with Battlefield, because I take a break on the hour, every hour, because Twitch wants that, and it's a good habit, because it gets me to get up and stretch and do stuff. But also, their ad system works in a way that lets people not get ads when they rock up, is the why you do it. Because you don't want people to be like, oh, I'm going to have a look at an ad. But I was having a thing. With Battlefield, I'm not going to be able to control it as well. Like, it's just going to happen. Kind of defeats the purpose. You can't... Yeah, but the problem is I can't test it properly off-stream some of the times with these things, because like, it gets tied up to a redeem section. But I think I can test it. I did set this one up while I was half asleep last night. So I've already got it in my to-dos to work on. Yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, what the fuck's these ads going to do when I'm doing a stream of the Battlefield? Because I do want to stream it this weekend when it comes out. I think it's like 2 AM Friday time. So I'm probably going to do the thing where I wake up in the morning. Oh, see if there's no like major reviews of people shitting on the game, being like, what have they done on release? Like, I don't know, they might do something horrendous. And if there's none of that, I will buy the game. I will play the game, and we'll be going from there. And then I'll just have to work out how I'm going to juggle the ad nonsense. I'm not like doing it for the case of trying to get money from ads, because I'll be honest, there's not a lot of money there just yet. But more of it's just a good habit, and it's like, we'll get there. We'll work it out. I'm rambling. Could be worse. I could be the person who has to bloody live stream someone giving birth. The fuck was that all about? Like, actually... I don't know if everyone's had the misfortune of knowing that was a thing, but I think it was just yesterday. Somebody... was it streaming? He's just rambling? Yeah, and I'm becoming more and more rambly the longer I do this. Yeah, yesterday somebody gave birth live on stream, like in their house. Like it wasn't even in hospital. It was in a fucking. It was the whole kiddie pool technique. With people just around watching and filming, commentating, and all that. Pandy or something. I don't know the name. I'm not gonna encourage even. I'm gonna be honest. I hate this so much that I'm not even gonna try and find out what their name is and. If the name doesn't pop up, that's fine. They shouldn't deserve this because honestly, encouraging people to give birth at home is a terrible idea because so much can go wrong. Like, I don't know. This it's so dangerous. I don't want to like say it's the equivalent of like anything because that's not great. But like, we're not very well equipped to give birth to what humans are anymore. Like, our heads are a lot bigger and all that sort of shit. There's so many complications that I've got family and friends having kids at the moment. I'm of that age, so I've got to learn a lot more of the horrifying things that can go bloody wrong. So hearing that someone's like, yeah, I'm going to birth this child in a fucking kiddie pool in my fucking living room for Twitch clout. Fucking let's go. Oh, it's disgusting. It should be, and thank you, Scholar Games, for suggesting to us, it should be to us. Do you know what the worst part about this is? The fucking CEO rocked up and was like, hey. The fucking CEO rocked up and congratulated them in chat. Instead of being like, yeah, no, we probably shouldn't be encouraging this. He's like, yeah, good work on birthing a child on my platform. How fucked up is that? Oh. So yeah. Sorry to dropping that on anyone who didn't know, but like, dude is interesting, so you're not surprised. Yes, we've all heard of, well, I'd say we all have, for context for some who may not have heard, his Twitch feed has been shown, and it is very heavy on the hot tub side of things. Well, it's a time to be alive, that's for sure. I'm just astounded. Like, okay, I can understand. Maybe from a perspective of income and stuff and whatever. Sure, and like the kind of work, it's fine. Like the gooning, posting stuff, it's whatever. It's there. I don't care. You can do that. Twitch clearly allows that. That's fine. And as long as you're doing it safely and whatnot, you're like being held at gunpoint to fucking sit in a hot tub or something. Go for it, mate. Get that bag, girl. Is basically my thoughts on that. The problem that I have is with this particular instance is it's so dangerous. Like I don't know. It feels like to my brain, it feels like the equivalent of being like, unless you're of each of it. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get into. I'm not going to get into that shit. I know that's a mess as well. The fact that this wasn't put a stop to is so wild. I don't know. This feels like the equivalent of I'm trying to think. Like, it's so bad. It's like, what are we going to do next? Live surgery or home surgery? Like, I don't know. It's so like it's. I know it's something we're able to do, but like, there's all sorts that can go wrong. Like, if you were recently pregnant and you had a C-section, you can pop open. That's an example of things that can go wrong on your second birth. Another fun fact: human heads are too big. Well, not too big, but a lot bigger than what we were designed to do because our brains are forming a bit more. So, like, it's a bit harder to ramp out nowadays than what it used to be and stuff like that. So it's like, and like, it's already dangerous. And now let's think about the very last thing. I'm saying it's dangerous. Imagine if that stream ended with a dead baby. Like it was in the top 5. Imagine. I don't know how many people are consuming Twitch on a daily basis, but like, were they like sitting around like arms crossed, looking at the stream, being like, "Okay, now, if the baby lives, Danny Boy here is going to congratulate them and say well done. If the baby dies, we ban them because they showed a dead body on Twitch." But if they didn't ban them, is it fine to show a dead body on Twitch? Because if it's a baby, like what? Like that's such a mess. Why was this allowed? Oh. And God, we would have had months of dead baby jokes. Oh. And like, okay, yeah, but like, okay, apologies to anyone who doesn't want to hear about dead babies. I'm sorry, but like, if they didn't get banned and something had gone wrong, does that mean the president is, dead bodies are fine as long as it's a baby? Oh, it's so stupid. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think the internet has become too big a place to police properly. And that's maybe how it should be dealt with nowadays, is it is genuinely too big a place to deal with, but I don't know what you could do about that. Because, like, we were talking before about, like, how the new AI models for doing videos are honestly terrifying. With how good they are for how quickly you can spit that shit out. Like, it's probably been beaten to death around the place, but the long and short of it is the new stuff is so easy to get in your hands to do a video, and it's just everywhere. And it's I don't think it's fair to say like it's game over, but like it's just become a lot more fiddly to deal with. And then you've got like Twitch just being like, oh look, we were just, I don't know. There could have been a dead baby on Twitch. Oh, and then there would have been a field day of the fucking people being like, well, is it really a baby because it was never alive? And oh my God. Anyway, we could have had a lot of dead baby jokes. A resurgence of dead baby jokes. And we did not. And I feel like I also didn't grab everything I needed. Hang on. No, I did. I managed to autopilot that while thinking of dead babies. Yes. Look, congratulations to the new mother. I'm glad it went well. I do think you're a fucking idiot for doing it on stream. Like, I won't say that like I was watching it close enough to know that if you've got all the people, we don't want the mirror one, we want the normal one. Or do we want the mirror one? What are we getting? We're getting stuff from this side, and we're getting stuff from the other side. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll go with this way. Oh shit, how many of these do I need? Poo bum. Because I had a number that I was going to make. Yeah, holy shit. 5 per minute we're making. And I need 2.5 per minute. So I'm making, so I could technically make 8, but I don't think I'm making anywhere near that much. We need 50 per minute. And I'm going to be making 100. So I think I'm only making 2, 30 per minute. 30. Yeah, I'm only making 2. Cool. There's my answer. I could make more if I up these. But I don't think I'm going to have the copper to up them yet. But yeah, like, what the fuck? Congratulations on a baby. Congratulations that it went well. Please don't have copycats of this. Let this be a once-off. Let's not do it again. Do I make 2 and try and crank all this? Let's leave it as 1. I can upgrade it to 2 later, if we want. Wait, where are you guys coming out? Yeah, you guys are coming out that end. That's fine. So then we'll loop that over, and then we will get the stators over as well. So let's give this a ceiling. Oh, lordy. Also, love that I've got to find a job, and some people can just... oh, I hate all of that so much. Don't give birth on stream. Do it in a hospital. Alright, so we'll leave it with that for now. We will build me an uppie. So it's out of the way. We'll go... We'll come... notice that redeem. Yeah. So for context, I had a job interview yesterday. The fact that my brain can't remember yesterday well enough is a little bit concerning, but that's fine. I had a job interview yesterday, and honestly, it went pretty well. And most of it going pretty well. It started off like he was a little bit concerned that I might be a little bit too smart for a apprenticeship role. Like he was like, "Oh, why is this that? I've got the wrong thing, motherfucker." I have to kill all this. Alright, let's start this again. Yeah, so it started with him being a bit concerned that I might be a little bit too... I feel like it's wrong to say ahead of the curve, but like, it'd be like, oh, why are you working here as an apprentice? You could be doing so much more. But like, it's what I want to do. Like, I've done the software development. I plan to try and do this before I got into software development. I don't think overqualified is the right word because the qualifications match. I've done the thing, but I have done other things. So it's like, are you going to get bored? I think is a good way to put it. Because like he didn't outright say, don't do an apprenticeship. It was more of a, you should probably try for one of the bigger things instead of just working for my little show that's quite small at the moment. So he did recommend a thing at one point and be like, oh yeah, like have you looked into these guys? So that's where I kind of felt it wasn't going great. And then there's a couple bits where I was like, I am not coming to you with good questions as well. I should probably get a bit better at that. What am I doing this side? Splitters. That's number 5. So yeah, that was the kind of the lull in there was the kind of questions that might make my case a bit better. But that's fine. It's not the end of the world because it went well later because we talked about hobbies and I said video games and Dota got mentioned and we discovered we both play Dota and the conversation went well from there. So if I get this job, it's because of Dota. And so, it could mean that all of the things that I'm asking for today is useless because I might just end up with this job. You play Dota? Yes. Quite a lot. I think I got like 7,000 hours. Okay, so that looks good. And there's no copper. Yeah. So yeah, if I get this job, all of the things will be a thing. But I think it's a handy thing to just get tips from other people who might have been in similar boats where they just I kind of just froze up at one point, but like, oh, I can't think of questions. I'm not getting this outside the building. It should be inside the building. Yes, I play Dota. Raph is one of the people that I play Dota with. I basically played Dota a bit when I first moved to the city. And at one point, I said some funny words while drinking and playing in front of a mob of Kiwis, and they adopted me. And I've been playing Dota with them ever since. I'm looking for something that I should be grabbing. Is it you guys? Yes, it is you guys. So... is it this level? No, it's a level above. So what I'll do... conveyor hole here. Step on it. Conveyor hole here. Why does that not look lined up? That feels a bit better. Let's double check. Yeah, that's fine. Adopted by fruit. Yeah, I get it, because they're Kiwis. They're a little bit fruity sometimes. Yeah, so I've been playing Dota for a long time with them. And we often get in heated discussions about fucking itemization, especially when in patch days. Trying to, like, work stuff out, and it usually ends in an argument with, no, that hasn't been like that since fucking 6.8, and oh, back in my day, couriers didn't used to be for everyone, and we should go back to that, back in those days when the support felt superior by getting everyone a courier, and they'd thank your local support for getting you a courier. God. You can't remember the last time you actually played Dota? Ooh, lordy. You're free, don't come back. So that's in... You do not miss those days? Look, Why are you not coming out of your hole? Whatever. How did I build that before? Yeah, I completely understand never wanting to touch Dota. Can I... come on, let's bring it down. Bring it down. You son of a bitch. Oh, wait. Oh, it locks onto that. Oh, that's cool. Ah, that's very, very cool. So then if I go... boom. Boom. Wait, is that just clipped into the... no. It's not doing what I think at all. Ah, you son of a bitch. The courier sharing. Oh, sorry. Yes, the courier sharing, I am mixed on. I think late game, courier sharing's a bitch. Early game, it made things kind of interesting. Because, like, because I was thinking about this the other day, because I saw a patch where, because everyone's doing on the Reddit where they're just like, hey, remember when courier sharing was a thing? Like, psychotic people. Why is this clipping to the ground? I want it higher. What are you doing? Okay, let's start from the fucking road. Let's bring it here. Because this seems near enough to line up. Yeah, courier sharing. I think I think we could go back to just a single courier early game, and then late game the couriers start getting for everyone. That could be an interesting twist to the mechanic that it currently... Okay, we need a smidge more. That could be an interesting twist to change things up a bit. And honestly, some people might hate me for saying it, but I think there's like no risk to couriers. Like, well, if a courier dies in the early game, one dude's a little bit stuffed for, what, 10, 15 minutes? 10, 15 minutes. 2 minutes. Then you need to bring back such a... What's wrong with that? No, actually, no. I mean, that's true. I can't even remember what you got in the side shop. Oh, God, that would make the side so messy because you got the side shop, then you'd have the teleporter, and... Well, the gate, I should say, and the lotus pool all together in one spot. Like, that would be... You'd basically have, like, your support's not even in lane anymore. They'd be over there dicking off over the side, and like, yeah, we're here. I've put this too high. You sausage, it was supposed to go to... Why have I got a hole there? I don't need to go all the way up. I just needed the one hole. Why was I spending time trying to line this shit up? God damn. But yeah, like, oh, it'd be such a brawl on the side of the map. Being like, yeah, no, I'm sending my POS, basically POS 6 line now, because he's got to go make sure the Lotus is secure. He's got to make sure, after that, he's got to make sure we're all hunky-dory for the rest of the game, because if he doesn't, we're so in trouble. So he's also going to just sit there and make sure the shop is safe. And if at any point he fucks it up, he's getting a report. And I'm going to tell his mother. Okay. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it. Automated wiring. 2.5 per minute. We only need 100, so we probably don't need to make more than what we are. Considering how complicated it is, generally a person is straight. Yeah, look, it honestly is. I was thinking about it the other day, because, like, I love the game. But teaching anyone to play it nowadays, like, you've already got all the, like, status effects interactions that you got to consider. So, like, stun versus silence versus root versus all that. Then you've got... Oh, I'm out of shit. Like, there's too much to teach people now. Because, like, okay, think back, like, 10 years ago when it was just the stuns, the roots, and all that, and all your hero interactions and all your item interactions. That was a lot just doing that. Now you've also got talents, and you've also got facets, and then you've got innates, and I have to say this. Hero innates need to be displayed and described better. I cannot tell you how many games we've had, unless it's like one of the really obvious ones, like Nature's Prophet, Tree Protector, whose innate is I can walk through trees. That's a really obvious one. You know it's a thing. You see him walk through, job's done. But there are so many other heroes whose innates are either just trashy or just forgettable, and you're just like, oh, what does he do? Oh, he does this. And like it comes up like 20 minutes later being like, oh yeah, by the way, this guy's able to have Gris or something. I don't know. I think the little innate thing needs to change how it's displayed there, because nobody checks that properly. Nobody keeps on tabs of that. Nobody really thinks about it. Do you remember gyros? Gyros is to disassemble. Wait, you have to pick that now? So there is... I'm going to go back to the last 3 changes, because I'm not sure when you did it. There is a skill tree. So you've got at... Is it? Yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25. You have to pick 1 or 2 skills for your hero. And then as you start getting towards 30, you can pick the other one. Then there is the innates, which is basically hero passives that are always on. They have now made it so you can break them with, you know, your break blades and shit. So there's the innate that heroes have. So a good example is Gyro can disassemble any item. Sand King's poison stinger is now in there, and like they level up with certain events within your hero. Often, like whenever you level your ultimate. And then there's also facets. So every hero during the pick phase has 2 to, I think some of them have 5, but it's most of them only have 2 options. Some of them have like 4 or 5 options. But you choose how your hero works for the entire game on the picking stage. So, like, I think Crystal Maiden has one where she will either, for the entire game, her Big Blast will give everyone on her team a magic barrier, or they will, as well as dealing damage. Or every time she casts a spell, she gives her allies mana, if they're like a chunk of mana if they're nearby. And I think it has to be activated. But, like... Yeah, so like imagine teaching that, being like, okay, we have this. So like it's now to the point where like I know a lot of the fucking game. If there's a hero I haven't played in about 3 weeks, I will always load up Dota Buff beforehand. I will check to see which facet's got a better win rate and just pick that. I'm not. There's just not enough time to look at the matchup and go, oh, okay, well I've got. I'm playing Axe. Do I want the hero of one or do I want the other one? I haven't played Axe in 3 days. 3 weeks, sorry. I'm going to go the one that's got the better win rate and just go, yep, this is the thing that Axe is doing. I just haven't had this now. So for someone with like 6, 7, that many hours, I really hope that they don't add another game function. I hope that they really knuckle down on what they've got, because they've got a bit much now, and they need to just focus on keeping things tidier. Anyway. Pardon me. Oh, that's right. Wait, hang on, which way are these going out? These are going out this way. So what we'll do is we'll path this to go all the way to the very edge, in case I want to upgrade this later. And just make him come out the fucking wall. Because... I might need to make this bigger, but I'm not sure, because I don't need as many of these. That is straight, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. When I first saw it, I was like, this is so cool. Oh, this is going to make builds so diverse and everything. And oh my god, Valve's done it again. And then, like, as we've been going through with it, it's like, it's just a bit much. It's like, because they added innates and facets at the same time. It wasn't like here's one and the other. They were like, yeah, you've got to now deal with both. By the way, suddenly a lot of skills that were just normally in the game are now not in the game. Well, they're not in the game. They're just now over here. Okay, so I think I will send this way. We're gonna go under the fucking castle with this one. And I'll tidy this up later. But this should mean... Wait, let's be... stackable. Why is this not letting me... Okay, let's... Oh, I turned these off because I needed the steel, that's right. Yeah. Overall, I think they've just added a bit too much in one go, and they really need to, like, knuckle down and get it nice. Like, if they spend the next few... I don't know how to give... we can measure time to the next few patches. We'll just say the next few patches, genuinely knuckling down and getting everything... Why does this not want to line up with that? Because, like, as soon as I would have thought, oh. Ah. And that's in the middle. Yeah, it feels like they've done too many things at once, and it's not, like, can you just... Like, a lot of the facets as well, and innates on some heroes just feels like, it's there. I guess it's doing a thing. Wait, we should change this to be the straight mode. There we go. Then put you... Can I bring this out? Yep. And then bring you... Come on. Come on, Eileen. There we go. I just hook you up to that. Curve default. There we go. Right. So we have the status coming. We should turn on the stuff upstairs again in here, and we will suddenly finish phase 2. I think it was way up here that I got to turn these guys back on. Yeah. On. 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 And on. You know what I think I find funny? Roshan is not in the home and he's a fucking somehow now. Okay, that is a fantastic addition. I think they should fuck with it more. The only thing that I want to change is there is a little thing that you can hover over now, and it tells you where Roshan is and when he's alive and when he will maybe be back alive. So it'll tell you if he's going to maybe be in top in 2 minutes if the timer is going. The one thing that they need to change is they need to be able to still kind of ping that to say Roshan was top not long ago when he's definitely dead, because we need to know where they killed Roshan, because I'll be honest, I still forget where he should be because of the roaming. But I love whenever you're just having a game and suddenly the bastard tosses people, like just out of nowhere you get tossed, off you go. Let's give you 150 because why not? It seems like everything's backing up. Are both those numbers going up? They should be. They are going up. Beautiful. He actually roams. Yes, he will. It's actually a bit more than that. When it goes day and night, he used to so that when they first started it, he had 2 homes and they were in the direct corners of the map. And when he roamed between the two, he would walk between the 2 portals and use the portals to go across to like save time of him traveling. And there's lots of like things of like Roche suddenly coming out the portal and stunning everyone because he's got the thing where as he walks, he stuns people. They doubled down on that mechanic, which is cool. They instead now he will go, yes, gentlemen, I am walking across the map. Oh, you're in my way. He will physically pick your hero up and toss you. He has a limit of 5 tosses when he's doing a walk, but the toss is hella far. It is dependent on where you're standing in relation to him. There goes my power. Fuck. God damn it. It is dependent on where you're standing, and it will stun you on landing. And I think it maybe stuns people on impact, but the impact is not as long as a landing stun. Maybe. Anyway, I don't see it enough in game. I want to see more Roche tossing. Roche tossing? Roshan tossing. Because there's like all sorts of hilarious clips that you might end up running into where you see him just toss a guy into a group of people. And it's like, Roshan, you've done it again. It's great. It's great. I love it. That's like one of the changes that I think's amazing because it's just a goofy little mechanic being like, oh yeah, no, we're just playing around. By the way, be careful. It's 5 minutes and there's a big angry boy that might throw you directly into the face of the enemy if you're not careful. We need more like things like that where that's like, yeah, that's a great change. It's easy to understand, but every 5 minutes, especially in the mid lane, if you're playing in mid, there's a chance Roshan might just fuck your day. Or you might be able to abuse a chance that Roshan might fuck your day. Okay, so what we need to do now is work out how much more I can add here. So these use 15 per minute. And you're outputting 240 per minute. So let's grab a calculator. 240 divided by 15. I can have 16 of these bad boys. From this one alone. The problem is, I don't know if I can bring that much water to the table. Do I have... 120 per minute. How many do you need? I always feel a bit sad that he's in his tiny little pit. No, he goes out and fucks people's day now. 45 per minute. So I think I'm going to need more of those. Oi, don't you be mean. Do I check to see if there's more coal around? I missed you. So there's the 4 that I know about. They're a little bit of a ways away, and they seem to be kind of spread out. Because the issue, it's not necessarily an issue of having enough coal, but it's kind of the water. Is that a nail gun? It is a rebar gun. So you're just straight up getting rebar and launching it. Okay, so I can crank these to 250%. So what I could do is get a whole heap of slugs, and then I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still build a heap of these. Where is my car driving? Yeah. So you can fire normal rebar. I have mean rebar in this one. It shoots rebar that shotguns out, basically. It is very nasty. How long have we been going? Nearly 3 hours. I'm thinking I am going to call it on the 3-ish hour mark again, and maybe try and go for some longer ones this weekend. Because I do have a few things that I need to get done today. I need to take my car for a ride. I need to drop off some stuff. I need to get some potatoes. I need to do a few things. I also need to fix up the things that are fucking broken in this bloody Twitch again. Oh, hey, matey potato. Oh, are you stuck in the water? Oh. There we go. So I'm thinking, because I'm just like looking, I don't want to fuck up where the car's driving. I can build some more coal plants here and pipe the water across, and it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Can I get another water pump in here? Yes. I can get a few more. And then... because the problem is... space. Verticality. We got a video. But yeah. I am going to try and get some longer streams in, but I do need to get a few jobs done today that I was supposed to do yesterday. Didn't get a chance purely because my job interview got delayed, which is fine. Shit happens. Oh, I didn't realize it's got little buoyancy things that go bob up and down. That's cute. Actually, can I just crank the power and it just fix itself? No. Come on. Come on. Nah. Mother trucker. But yeah. I should be on... oh, over the next... what have we got? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Over the next 4 days, I'm probably going to be on at least 3 times because there is... I do want to try and get another one of these streams in. Battlefield is coming out for me as well by the Saturday morning, so not tomorrow, but the next day's stream time. And so, who knows, I might get addicted to that shit and play a shitload of that and get just not eat and be a terrible human. Don't do that. And then on the Monday, I believe I'm doing a collab where we play the lovely, what's the game? Repo? Yes, Repo. Which I've never played, but I know it's a thing that everyone has played. But I am looking through the list. Let me just have a bo peep to see if there's someone I should be sending you guys to. Yeah, I'm going to continue being lazy with my raids. I'm going to send you to Ito. Raid, Ito. And I say being lazy, I've been told that I should be a little bit more experimental with other people, but I'm too lazy. I like sending people to my friends. So yeah, thank you kindly for all those lurked, chats, etc. Especially big thanks to people who helped me out learning how to play this silly game and gave me job advice. And one last thanks to Lynx13_ who somehow did a fucking Twitch Prime and it worked and it's popped up in my feed, unlike everyone else who's managed to do it. So I still want to work out why that's a thing. Yeah. Toodaloos. Have a good day. Oh wait, why did I say that? Okay. Every time I do the /raid command, I think that you have to do it now, but no, you can do it just straight away and it should pop up. So I'm not saying bye yet. I'm waiting for the fucking thing to start working. Okay, there we go. It's a thing now. Ugh.